Shit.
Sitting here looking at my
about
phone.
just getting a cheap phone to freaking
record.
I got one too. I got one
never
too,
keep
but
an old phone.
I wish I did. That's one reason I should be keeping that old. I don't know how to switch it on there on this. But you got your degree in cyber. I don't even. There's no point even wiping that phone. Everything is already with the carrier
in the microwave.
Whatever, yeah,
Set it
whatever.
on fire. But that's the thing.
Your carrier has everything you did. So it's just not on you. But they're gonna go right to T-Mobile, AT&T, be like, hey, what was this nigga doing? I'm like, you're not gonna believe it. We caught this nigga.
I'm like the devil fabricated that. It wasn't me.
I mean, in the era of these deep fakes, that's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers call out.
No, that could literally be your defense. It wasn't me. It's a deep fake.
Well, yeah, with cybercrime, the hardest thing to do is attribute it.
Is it catching your juice?
Yeah. It's getting everything. Well, the attack came from this address, bro. Hey, don't be making fun of my broke phone, bro. All right. I know it's speed up.
Yeah, yep.
All right, y'all ready?
280 on that thing. D line back.
Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all got the field. Oh, that's. It's been a wild week too. It's wild, man. What was it, Tuesday? That Israel just decided like we going hard in the paint. About what was 200,000 some people they killed in one day. That's a lot of people, boy. But you getting blown up? Blowing you up, brother. They don't count. Stay away from me. I like stay away from me. All I need is a drink. Real, bro. I'm real. Simple. Go ahead, bro. I got you. Yeah, go ahead. All right. We the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the death, downfall, and destruction of Babylon, America. But first and foremost, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true elders of all Israel and rule well. Whether you receive that or not, we don't care. You know, we want to give a shalom to the speckled bird, Akim, who may look like the heathen, but go back to one of the 12 tribes, as well as a shalom to the 1/3. But we're going to get into it.
We had, another week, another day in Babylon the Not Great, in the year of Jacob's trouble. Lord willing.
America the bitter.
Man. And, just doing, what our forefathers before have us has done, because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And on that note, I'm going to bring out Jeremiah 28:8. Because every time, you see the prophets in history, it was to what? Prophesy the downfall of a kingdom. And that's what we're doing here today, man. We're prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Not Great, man. Because this place is on its way out. This place is almost about to be destroyed, man. Thus saith the Lord. Why?
It's like the book of Acts playing this stuff out all over again.
Con. This is Jeremiah 28:8. I'll start with. It says, the prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. So that's what the job of the prophets is, man. To prophesy evil unto the places that are what? Doing wickedness under the heavens, man. Thus saith the Lord, right? I got a scripture right quick.
While you grab that, the Elder Yadazak always bring it out, and I've said it too. when you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, it's a bad omen for your kingdom, man.
Yeah, man.
Just like the Elder Maccabee was bringing up Acts, man. You see what I'm saying? When Jake was cursing out the Romans, it got to a point where they had to kick our asses out, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They couldn't deal with the spiritual cuts.
Like,
The House of 1,000 Cuts original, man.
Get y'all ass up out of here. Oh, you believe that your house shot? Leave. Kick bribes. Nah, but yeah, it was
Get
like
the fuck out of here.
City Gates is that way, gang. Talking to Cherry and slide. But nah,
Yeah,
it just
Kendrick,
goes to
you're not
show you,
like
man.
us.
There's so much. This whole kingdom was built on the back of wickedness, man. Literally rape, robbery, murder. You know, just endless wickedness. I was watching a show just kind of really to take a nap. Like so mindless, it's like just some mindless, drone and shit. But it was about, like it's a show called American Greed, man. It's about like Ponzi schemes and
Oh, that's my shit. Oh yeah,
yeah.
American Greed. That's my shit.
I started watching it and I kind of got hooked because I watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
And all I could think to myself was just like, man, these Edomites
Greediest
are evil, bro.
They be stealing motherfuckers' life savings
Bro,
and don't give a fuck.
stealing people's life
Imagine
savings.
you work your whole life, you trying to do some little Les Schwab investment banking shit, and it's a scam motherfucker, and they run up millions,
Yep.
stealing your whole life, man.
Yep.
But that's the spirit of Esau that was going into,
Yep.
man.
And
Never
then,
being satisfied.
and then in the end, you've probably seen a couple. They be
Yeah.
getting caught up at the end, and it's like,
Oh yeah, the FBI come through like this.
oh man, and they don't even. They're like
with the
you
Birdman
know,
hit
you,
FBI,
Yeah,
DOJ.
any thoughts on that? Yeah.
man, and they don't even be feeling bad though. And some of the numbers they be getting for like,
Hundreds of millions.
man, so you can't pay that shit back. So they be
Hundreds of
getting
millions.
life. They be getting like life because it's like, oh, you stole 500 million from people's life savings and did that for 8 years.
Like this, yeah,
Like what?
that's Esau.
I'm like, how you get to do that? And then you just be wanting to look at them like, man, then they be going to jail and you be like, it was worth it. Like what? I got to live like a god for 7 years. Like
That's the chips coming back to
I'm
fall.
telling you, but then in that part they don't be feeling it. That the whole lack of empathy. Esau's a demon, bro. Because the shit like, and man, one of the ladies was a nun. She old as shit. Whole life savings gone. She's like, well, I'm getting a check for like $12. I was like, nah, that's not sufficient. That's not the same. But Esau is a demon, man. He'll rob you. He'll rob you butt naked, but strip you butt naked and leave you with nothing and not be satisfied.
That makes me think of Obadiah. When it talks about when Esau is going to get robbed, with the thieves not have left some gleaning grapes, because this nigga has robbed everybody so bone dry. If your country got any natural resources, nigga, he occupying it. 900 bases globally, man.
Like Hopper, man. That
Keep it at home, man.
what was it in the Bugs Life? Is it the Bugs Life that Hopper's in? The grasshoppers where they pull up, tear up all your shit.
Yeah, one of the two. Answer a bug.
That's
I
how
forget which one it is.
Answer a Bugs Life, but yeah, they Hopper, bro.
Yeah.
Pull up like, yo, like what's up? Where the grain at? Oh, you ain't got no grain? Like, start pulling your legs off and stuff.
And see, that's why Obadiah is saying they're not going to leave no gleaning grape, or it's a rhetorical question because it's not going to be nothing left. You've raped, robbed, and murdered every people on the planet, man, and principally you raped, robbed, and murdered the apple of the Most High's eye, which the scriptures go into, the Israelites, man, the most important of the Hebrews, man,
and still trying to keep your knee on their neck
perpetually, man.
Mm-hmm. As your kingdom is coming down, you still trying to suppress Jake
with perpetual hatred, man.
That's scripture, man. That's the spirit, man. I got Habakkuk 2 and 5 here.
Like what they did with Diddy this week, Salaki. Just, a whole bait and switch. Like you had
insatiable. This is insatiable.
Yeah, you had all that killing going on, and I think Putin was not Putin, Mikowski. Mikowski came down. That's Benjamin, not a Jew. For y'all who don't know who I'm speaking on, he was in town, and they had like negative demonstrations while the whole time he was here. But what was the main thing being spoken about in the media? Fucking Diddy. They was all over the Diddler. While they was doing all this killing and murdering and pushing this war into, really we're at this point now. Where
Amalek was over here like, hey, we're going into Lebanon.
Yeah, we're going in.
Not,
and we were on the brink of literally World War III all week long. I mean, going totally hot. If NATO and Iran had decided to get in, and nobody, that wasn't on CNN not one time. And all they spoke about was Diddy all week long.
That greed. They're fighting over that power seat, man. You see what I mean? They're blessed with the fatness of the earth and the sword, right? So the military power and all the financial power, and that's not enough, man. They want to sit as God, man. And that's what this is going to allow them to do, man. They'll never be satisfied till they get this, man.
But
You know?
I feel,
That's how you know they're wicked, man.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Most High gave Jake everything right now.
Right. But you know,
Jake is satisfied in America under Esau.
yeah. As long as he got something he can roll up big booty bitch in the game. You know,
But he want
whether
to be
that
able to control what you think, what you
Right.
say, man.
Right.
Stockholm Syndrome, man.
Oh, you didn't
Devil,
smile at your
He's
boss
content.
today when he came into work? Cut him off.
He's content with what he's been given, man. He's been given the peanuts. He's been given the bare minimum, man. He's been given the ass, right? He's been given the worst of the worst, and he's content because he's not
the
getting
hog
beat
maul,
anymore.
the
He's not,
PSG.
he's not being painted as no, he's still being painted as the lowest. We can't say that, but Jake is content with this reality, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Like we
he
just right before we
Stockholm Syndrome,
right before
man.
we went live, bro. We had which he clearly looked like he was an Israelite to me, you know. But he came up and claimed, you know, a Kemetic heritage, man. He wanted to be Ham. You know what I'm saying? So Jake be all over the place, man. They be content to serve master. Then the ones that think they know something can't humble themselves down enough to really say that the only people that have been kicking the truth real live and direct and 100% raw was the elders of GMS, man. All these other camps and all these other teachers and all these other philosophies, madness, bro. They be paths to madness, bro.
This nigga's so greedy. He got to rule over all these people and everybody on earth. And he's still gonna fight himself, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. You heard that Marvel movie quote, like you could be the hero for so long that you eventually become the enemy, or like roughly paraphrase.
Yeah.
Like
That's
once you've fought all your enemies, if you're a monster and a beast as Esau is, a depraved, unspiritual man, you're gonna end up fighting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many Edomites we see, man, fucking begging and poor and bummed in their own kingdom, in their own heaven.
Right.
The elders used to call that a two-time loser, man.
Yeah. Which you got a lot of them now.
Because the Israelites ain't gonna lose in the kingdom.
Especially
You're gonna have the
out
ones.
here.
I mean, obviously shamefaced with their head down
Mm-hmm.
for going against the prophets, man,
Right.
and the truth. But they're not gonna be downtrodden like that, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of Jake here, but this is definitely one of Esau's strongholds.
Oh, by far.
Like this,
yeah.
this
Colorado,
yeah.
America.
this general
This is
region,
the heart of America.
this general region, like from Colorado up through the
Wyoming,
Dakotas.
all that Kansas is
Yeah,
right next to us.
Yeah. There's just a lot of Edomites.
Edomite
Like,
American fucking stronghold right here, man.
and if you go, you could go to any one of those states in the region, and all the Edomites, they live in these pockets of wealth, and then you got the real downtrodden ones, man, that are bugged out and on the drugs that you used to never see in those spots. Like I remember being a kid out, you know, Esau wasn't asking nobody for
Almost got
shit.
trailer parks and mansions.
Yeah.
It's real.
But Esau used to not be the ones out here, you know, tweaking. It wasn't that way, and now it is. It predominantly be them.
That's the Lord flipping that cup into our
Country.
Yeah.
Trailer parks and mansions out.
Trailer parks. Hey, it would probably sell, bro. Shabuzi will drop it. It'll be hot.
No, but the brother said a word, man. He said that this devil is
Insatiable, bro.
insatiable, man. This devil,
Can't be satisfied.
he can't. You know, his thirst cannot be quenched, man. And that's why I pulled Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is proud man and neither keepeth at home, man. So this devil, man, he can have the best location, all the gold, all the wine, all the honeys, man, but he still wants to go other places and acquire those resources, man. You know,
He wants all the honeys there, and he wants the jakes, man.
come on, man. He can have the
And
most
the kids,
comfortable
and the
setup.
kids.
It's because you got to think, like, man, y'all heard about that Israel or the Israelis, quote unquote, Samson plan, right? Like, if they lose this conflict, which they will,
Yeah, they're gonna blow it all
how
back.
they were going to just if we can't have
Pull
it,
it all
nobody
down.
can type mentality. Yeah, that goes to show you that's some cowardice shit. Man. To just be like, oh, like nigga, we can't win, so we just gonna torch the whole. We gonna flip the chessboard.
Nah, and that's not
You know what I'm
just
saying?
Israel.
We gonna unplug the game.
And that's not just
Because
Israel.
we
like
can't
that
win.
spiritually, man.
Yeah,
If your son put down his toy, you pick it up, and he wasn't even playing with it. What is he gonna do? Walk
want
up to
that.
you? I want it.
I need that.
Yeah,
yeah.
like what?
I need that.
Yeah,
You ain't
bro.
playing with it, nigga.
I'm telling you, you beat that nigga 45-0 on Madden.
And you can tell that this is of the devil because it's not just Israel that has that protocol. Babylon has that. Russia has that. What do they have?
America has
They
it.
have a nuclear.
We call it MAD. They call it
Uh-huh.
Samsung. Russia calls it fucking. I forget what they call it.
And if all hell breaks loose, guess what?
So if we're gonna lose our power, B, and that's every Edomite nation.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm sure the Brits got it too, man.
Yeah, they got
India,
something too.
Pakistan, they all have this same cowardice agreement.
Iran. So it just if one goes, they all gonna go, man. Then that's scriptural.
And I do got to say something about Jake. That goes to show how downtrodden and fucked up the Most High has Jake. Because even these men know that they have to fight for something, but Jake is just so downtrodden. These niggas, they care about fucking what Diddy's doing.
Yeah.
I was listening
That's
to
a
the radio
whole
on my
culture,
way to
man.
work, and they were talking about his first meal. I was like, why are you guys talking about what he ate in jail? Who gives a fuck what this man ate in jail, man?
Did he have
Well, bro,
Yeah.
you know what's going on in Lebanon right now? And I was, and Jake is really into this shit, commenting and I'm like, bro,
I have no idea that,
On these
like
Diddy
you said,
videos?
that Israel basically invaded Lebanon and Iran. It's like, what's happening?
yeah, the point, I'm not saying Jake needs to fight. I'm saying the point is these other nations are preparing and they have foresight. Jake has no foresight, man.
Like what's his face that went over there? Just read. Do y'all watch what's that guy's name? I can't remember. He's the accountant. The accountant by trade with glasses. Prep. I want to say prep or something, but I can't. I'll get it. It'll come to me later. Anyway, he's in Europe right now. He's been like going around Europe, and he's like, yeah, like you'd be so surprised over here in Europe. Like these countries in Eastern Europe are getting prepared for World War III and for potential nuclear
And in
incursions.
Asia,
Yeah,
and in parts
Yeah.
of Africa.
like the rest of the world, the rest of the general world is prepping for this. Like,
And the craziest part is Jake has the easiest preparation. What is it? The whole duty of man. Fear the Lord and keep his
Right.
commandments.
Yeah.
That's your preparation.
That's all
You
you
don't
got.
gotta go build a
Because
hey, we gotta go build this big ass bunker. We're
Yeah.
gonna need some niggas to go build some
but see,
nukes. Hey, we got any
these-
niggas to build airplanes. We don't gotta worry about
Yeah.
none of that. We
because you
don't gotta
got
build a rifle, nigga.
those other countries. They don't have. You know, they don't have. I mean, they got Jakes that believe what we believe, because that is our only hope over here. Because that was what he was basically saying. Like, what are you gonna do? Hide in your basement? Like, there's no way.
It's not
the
reinforced
government.
concrete. You're done.
Yeah, like their governments are prepping the people. They're, you know, like how they used to tell them, like, yo, like curl up in a little ball during the Cold War, like get under your desk, you know, kiss your ass goodbye,
Yeah.
you know,
You said
blink,
that? I thought it was 2000.
blink 3 times.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie to you.
watermelon.
Because Jake ain't prepping, man. Jake doesn't even know what's coming down the pipeline.
Nah,
You know what I mean? Right now, we got what? What is the ports on the East Coast, man, about to go on what? Strike,
yeah.
right? Which could potentially what? Cause a famine.
They
in
said,
this thing, man.
And all the white survival podcasts, what do they advertise? Those MREs, the emergency
So,
aid kits.
I think
I
it's
was like, man,
October
y'all niggas
1st.
is dumb.
I think October 1st, the ports are gonna shut down, and they did say, like the port workers were saying, if they're shut down for one day, they're a whole
$6 billion. Or
they're a whole
It's
week
ridiculous,
behind.
Brand, man.
Yeah,
It's money.
like the money backs up. The merchant, they're a week behind. They were like, if we don't get the shit off the boat,
Imagine
we're a
them,
week behind.
imagine them striking for a week. How much does that affect the American and the North and the Western global supply chain?
I mean, for 1 week, if they do that for one full week, that's what 5 days out, essentially 5 days out of the work week. They're
At $6 billion,
they're a whole 2 months behind, essentially. By that
that's
point-
a stockers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, and it won't be no work for them. And
No.
that's gonna coincide with other
I mean, they'll be
economic
Yeah,
situations.
that means
man.
they'll be popping open crates with rotten food. They'll be popping up in crates with expired shit. They'll have to.
That's why it's gonna mess the supply chain.
Yes,
up.
gonna
All
mess
the-
it. Yep.
Them bananas fucked. Any
Shortages.
perishables, commodities
Yep.
are fucked. If they
Those-
strike.
Those shortages that they keep talking about was coming, that you didn't believe was coming. If that goes that way, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna happen, which will easily make shit even more expensive. So
And
You
you
know.
jinx don't even need to be doing all the prepping and
Right.
buying shit and trying to get a bunker. Fear the Lord and keep His commandments, man.
because I was doing a job last week. And we were at this lady's house, and she was excited about the rates going down. So I kind of ruined her day because she was like, "Oh yeah, the rates went down like 2 points." I was like, "No, they've been doing that for a whole 3 months.
They've
They've
been
been
trickling it down.
yeah." I was like, "But they just came out today and told you they was doing it so that when the inflation hits, because they gave you a weaker dollar, it's not that the shit that you want is more expensive. It takes more dollars on the actual market to purchase what you want." So that being the case, is like,
God hit me with them spiritual
yeah.
sanctions.
So I told her like it's just a weaker dollar. It didn't really change anything. Boy, her face was like, you could just tell she had never heard no
And
shit like
Americans haven't
that.
even seen inflation. Look at the Russian currency.
Nah,
Putin's giving out $400,000 bonuses, man. And they did the conversion rate. It's like fucking like 4,600 American.
the ruble. Oh well, they about to be done with that anyway.
They're going to bricks.
Yeah, they're going to the.
Well, the
bricks.
point being, like we haven't even seen inflation yet over here.
Yeah, no,
we
we
haven't
haven't.
even seen it.
We haven't even started to. I mean, we
Could
feel
you
it,
imagine motherfuckers getting a $500,000 to go?
boy.
Well, that's the standard here, man.
Yeah,
This place has never really had any trouble like that. You know what I mean? People, what they eat. I was just talking to my rip about this the other night, man. People over here, they eat 3 meals a day plus 2 snacks throughout the day. You know what I mean? Whereas those
Hungry
other
ass niggas,
nations,
but
they
that's
eat once a day.
You
man.
should be-
I was
you
gonna
should be
say
practicing, like, one
you
meal a
keep
day.
it light. You
Yeah.
keep it light because I see some big back bitches that eat all day long. They sit at the desk and eat all day long. You be like, yo, what's happening?
Yeah,
Hot Cheeto eating ass. Like, chill out.
that's the standard.
Israelites are supposed to be fasting, man.
Right.
You're supposed to be going without. And what that's doing is you're toning with the word, but you're also training your body to deal with that hunger, man.
Right.
Because you'd be surprised, motherfuckers at work, be like, oh, I haven't had my coffee, I haven't had my bagel.
I haven't had
Motherfucker,
it.
I will knock you the fuck out, bro. You better chill. You better get your fucking shit right, homie.
No, that's real.
I'm hungry,
You
bro.
fucking real.
Well, that's how you get.
Keyboard warrior?
That's how it shows you the meat. Like the insatiable, like you said. Like when they was trapped in the elevator for what was it, 48
some
hours?
years back, yeah. And
Yeah,
he ate his
and
wife.
he ate his wife.
How you kill
48
your bitch?
hours?
I don't
Yes.
even really think it
It
was
was-
that long. I think it
You
was
guys can
36
Google it.
hours. To
Whoever's
be totally
watching,
honest.
Whoever's
Ate her?
watching, yes,
Ate her,
man.
bro.
It
Started
was a power outage in New York. I remember it
killed
now.
her and ate her.
And
They
the
were
nigga
stuck-
in
they
New
were
York,
stuck in the
bro,
elevator.
ate his bitch, man.
Yeah.
Because they were stuck in the elevator during that power outage some years back.
He was like, I'm hungry.
Climb up the shaft.
Maybe you got to sacrifice yourself.
I mean, that's
A lot of niggas don't got upper body strength to do that, bro.
Nah,
To
you're
not
right,
even
bro.
climb out that shit, bro. You
I'm
gotta think about the average American man can't even do like 30 push-ups or something crazy,
that's
bro.
real. That's real.
If you
You
ever been in
ain't
the
lying.
military, bro, you can knock that shit out and fucking
He
you're
said,
asleep.
he said the average man couldn't climb out of that
No, they
shit,
they
bro.
said the average man can't.
The
do
average
10
man cannot
push-ups.
run a full mile, bro.
No.
The average, they say 90% of men can't do a pull-up, man. A
Not
pull-up.
one? Not one?
One.
That's sad.
One.
Without kipping.
Without kick. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, but that goes to show you, man, the standard of Babylon, man. This place has been the Golden Cup, man. You got all the nations around that used to look at this place and go, man, I can't wait to go to America.
The land
I
of opportunity.
I can't wait to go over there. You know,
The
have
American
my
dream,
family.
it was a
then
dream to
and then
niggas,
them-
man.
And then them
Yeah.
steroids deflated. And Arnold wasn't
God.
so popping no more.
Yeah, but this is Jeremiah. I'm gonna just grab it. This is Jeremiah
I ain't gonna
51
lie.
and 8.
Oh, no. You guys don't even know what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
I'm
man?
just kidding.
Come on, Esau.
Yeah,
Listen, we
keep
don't get
going,
around
bro.
here when it comes to the scriptures, man.
Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, man. So the people on this earth, man, they're drunk, man, with what? The American dream, man.
Yeah.
Right?
The
They used
spirit
to
of
come
this
over
place, the
here, they
philosophies.
it con, man. They didn't eating meat. Meat is a delicacy in some places, man. You know what I mean? Having 3 meals is a delicacy, man. You can eat all you want. You can do the women, man. They come over here and they start to show their ass, right? You can come over here as a woman. Now you got rights.
Your body,
You see what I'm saying?
you don't even need to really eat. Like we don't even really need to eat as often as we do. How people make it like a daily thing to try and have some
You
meat.
couldn't
They came. What was that? That you remember that little chart, the little food chart?
God with the pyramids.
Yeah,
the
did you
pyramids
see
on.
the documentary on that where it came out basically? It was like that whole thing was. It was bullshit.
By all these different industries.
Mhm.
They'll
Yeah,
get you. Yeah, the dairy people were like, we know this is bad, but we got to sell, bro.
yeah, yeah.
That's real.
Yep. They was like that was one of the leading causes of that wave of diabetes and all that shit. They got people to eat all that white bread and I was like, man, they sure did.
Any
But that's
Indian
Esau,
can
bro.
live off 1 meal a day, man.
Yeah,
You can live off 1 meal a day,
you really could.
and you're not even going to be hungry like that after your stomach's trained for it.
Yeah. After you get used to doing that, like it might take you a minute. You might be hungry a couple times, but
Right. Not
Yeah.
that you couldn't eat more if you wanted to,
Yeah.
but you could live with 1 meal a day, man.
you could. You gonna
And,
survive.
and Jake's, man, you and the truth especially got to start thinking along these lines, man, because the scriptures say what? My servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. So it might be some days where you got to just really thug it and hear that motherfucking stomach growl, man.
Yeah.
And that 1 meal gonna suffice, man.
It's gonna be a waiting. I mean, the
It,
most
could, it might be, it could be a feast. We don't know, but just prepare yourself mentally, and that's why we go through stuff like the Day of Atonement, man. That's why we fast and pray, man. Fast with the prayer, man.
But that illusion is coming down, man. These heathens are starting to come over here and they're starting to understand that this place is wicked, man. All the practices of Babylon are evil, man. You know, they're coming over here and their sons and daughters are talking about, you know, I identify as this, I identify as that. They eating all these meals, seeing now that they're getting fat, and that their standard that Babylon is placed before them, man, is not good for them, man.
really.
So the nations,
I mean, when I was a kid, bro, like you might know a couple girls, you might know a couple kids in general that built like a fucking balloon, bro, like a
Oh, you talking
blueberry,
about that,
like
yeah.
a potato
no, that's
head
real, that's real.
looking ass type of kid.
That's
Like
real.
when
I didn't see too many fat kids.
no, like growing up, I didn't really, but as like I got older and then worked with kids for this longer, like man, you be having what, like why you look like that? Why, how?
Yeah.
You fucking 12, like you ain't supposed to look like Mr. Potato Head.
Because you don't play no sports. You be on
Right.
that game.
They
That's
be
the difference.
Yeah, they be on the
Our
game.
parents
eating
had us
them hot
playing
Cheetos,
sports
you know,
outside. These little niggas, man,
That's how they know, bro.
kicking grown niggas' ass on Call of Duty and shit.
And talking cash. Be having a grown man ready to crash out. I just seen a video the dude told the little kid his address. He found his IP and told him his address. And the kid he was crying on like, oh, you gonna ruin my life, bro, over a video game? He was like, oh no, don't be doing that. Nah, but for real, you know, niggas be distracted, especially the youth, bro. They don't read, they hardly read, you know what I mean? Even in school, they don't read a whole lot of literature or get a whole lot of information. They don't learn nothing, bro. And the people that are in charge of like education and things of that nature, they know that. They know that they're just raising up drones to go be part of that workforce. They know they're not going to be, and they lie to these people. I used to get like, I used to have to sit down sometimes with the AP, and you know, she would be like, "Why do you like tell them like not to go to college and chase all these dreams that they should chase?" I'm like, "Cause that shit is a straight up scam."
And they're retired.
And you be lying to these kids. Y'all be lying to these kids about what their options are in life. Like, if okay,
Train
no,
up a child.
yeah.
Don't tell them, do whatever you want.
yeah,
Think about what that's breed mentally.
man.
Train up a child in the way that it should go.
Yeah.
So if you an Israelite, you have a son, nah, nigga, you gonna fucking do something right. You can't just go join Esau's military,
Yeah.
nigga.
Right.
Well, you got women teaching these children, man. And these
But
it's a society setup because dad got to
It
work
is.
8, 10,
And then
12
if you
hours a day.
and then
bro.
you be in that way, like let's say you influence your child to completely go get a trade, don't go to college, get a trade. If you want to go to school, you could do that. You could do that 10 years down the road after you got all the money you need to do that. But they don't do that. They try to get you to do it ass backwards. Go get in debt, and then that didn't work out for you. So you got dudes with master's degrees that work in the field that I'm in now. Because they're like, what the fuck was the point of doing all of that? Yeah, like I could make way more money doing this than trying to apply my master's degree than some job that I went to school for.
Well, witchcraft is a standard, man. And they telling niggas right now that you can manifest $1 million, man.
Right.
You got niggas out here believing.
But that's the thing, like especially with Esau's kingdom, bro, everything's a sham. The whole education system is designed to just, regurgitate and push along. Regurgitate, push along. There's no real, information being sought. And then those same people that make it to them levels turn around and repeat this process. Shit's a joke, man. I'm telling you. Good outcome. Go ahead. I know you was holding something. I put up
Hey, but that
Luke 21.
you made me think of something, Elder. Hey, 30 years ago, you could go to college and you would have the American dream, but that's how you know that shit's dead now.
Yeah.
Because really, now that's just gonna set you up for failure, man.
And I'm telling, I spent a lot of time around like this most recent generation as they was growing up. They're hopeless. Like especially the ones that are already in downtrodden situations, like they don't see these things that these people tell them is there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
go
you're gonna get a house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you bought the house at 80,000. This kid gonna have to buy it at 700.
That's what I'm saying. No,
While making $20 an hour though.
pure delusion.
Fuck out of here,
Pure
bro.
delusional. Like
Kids never gonna have
delusional.
that house.
I did the math.
Yeah.
Kids never gonna have that house,
You know how
homie.
many hours it would take if you're making $20 an hour to earn 400,000? It's going to take you roughly 80,000 hours, and we're not even talking about taxes.
Right.
No taxes.
Because you're losing money
How
on that
long is
20.
80,000 hours? How many years of your life?
I think it was like 10, 20 years. It's like 10 years.
10 years. Yeah, it should
And that's,
take you. It
that's
should
if you
take
put
you.
every penny into a house.
Yeah, it should
No
take you
food.
roughly 20 years. to
You're
make-
not
no
sleeping
food.
either in that 80. Sleep was not calculated.
Right.
Leisure time wasn't calculated.
That's out of control. So yeah,
That's out of pocket.
that's how it's crazy. So it's like
So you have to be rich in Babylon to
Yeah.
have a house.
bro. They selling falsehoods, like selling you snake oil. You know what I'm saying?
Even these people joining the military. These motherfuckers joining the military to get a house for their little wife. I have so many dudes moving in the apartment complex. They
I
were
already
little
know.
soldiers in the Air Force.
I already know.
Hey, bro, because it's
Bro,
too expensive.
Bro, drive a Charger, but he got a
Even
girl
with
and
the
she
BAH, you
she's
don't have to
pregnant.
spend all your bread just
You
to
know
buy
how
these
much
expensive
BAH
ass Colorado houses, man.
Bro, they're getting like 1,800 a check as a corporal. That's
And
like
mortgages,
36.
an average mortgage is like 3,300 right
It's
now.
like $3,600 a month, bro.
You do the math. And
That's your whole monthly salary. So
Yeah.
you'll never say
you
for a house. Fuck no.
ain't never
That's
said
why
it.
they're not buying the houses. They're just
Right.
getting apartments.
And then you build, and then they somehow they still got the money
They
to
wait until they
contract
get out
these
and
other
go and buy it
houses.
cheap.
Right. They go develop, then they go build some shit on some land that they told them not to build on, and they go build and sell that shit. That's what they be doing.
Yeah, point being, sorry to digress, but American Dream is fucking dead,
Yeah.
man.
Just as
American Dream is fucking dead, man.
and it is. It's frustrating. Just as 3 adult males who all have, jobs and work hard and do things of that nature as well. You got to play the game along with everybody else. But you already know you're not getting out of the rat race. You already know.
Oh, our parents can retire. Hey, retiring?
Yeah, our parents got out of. They might be able to. Some
They
of
said
them might be able to.
They said if inflation stays exactly the same, I seen the statistic online. If it stays exactly the same by 2040, which won't be here in 2040, but if it was around, the average house would be like $4.5 million, man. Are you fucking kidding me?
How the fuck is you? How? Because they didn't want Colorado alone by itself. When
The average
inflation,
house, that means this motherfucker's a multi-million-dollar property. Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
saying, bro.
But just if inflation didn't spike, just stayed the same.
That's $400 right
I guarantee. Probably. I bet it. I wouldn't say you're wrong. Probably 420. To be honest.
It's been lined up the way that it has been because that is the purpose of Babylon.
Yeah.
Babylon was set up as
Twofold.
a Ponzi scheme.
But guess who's not going? Guess who doesn't want to get caught holding the bill? Which is why earlier I was going to mention that the whole reason that I know that he's going to pull the plug on this thing, they're going to flip the table on it, because whenever as some shit happened and Esau got left holding the bill, whenever, you know what I'm saying? Whenever it's never their fault. It's gonna be their fault. If you're in your right mind, everything that's getting ready to happen is essentially their fault.
But they're gonna blame everybody.
But they're gonna blame everybody else.
Including you elders bring it all the time. They're gonna blame the prophets at one point.
They're gonna blame
Before the
prophet.
end, man.
It's gonna be everything's
Anybody
fault.
but themselves, man.
Yep. It's gonna be everything's fault, but what it really happened.
That's called accountability, man. Esau does not have that shit. It's not imputed to him. That's why our women don't have it, bro. Because
Right.
Esau doesn't have it, man. There's no accountability in this place.
Which is why
These
Obadiah
these
don't have
bitches
to
grew up
keep.
seeing these white boys rape, rob, and murder their people, lock their niggas up, and they have no power to do shit, man. See what I'm saying? So
but you know what? A lot of Maria and they suffer from Stockholm syndrome, something serious.
And
Because they will run off on
just like their
Esau so
parents,
fast.
just like their parents, man, just like you Jakes, man. Oh, well, Mr. Mike gave me a job at the mill. He's not a bad guy. Oh, I just went over to his barbecue and we watched the Chiefs play, man.
Called me nigger,
Right.
Man,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Just slip out.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He hit me with the hard R. It was only one
What,
time.
2 generations before,
They said, oh, I didn't mean it.
bro, his granddaddy was shooting at your granddaddy for fucking, I don't even know, man, breaking some eggs, nigga.
It was an accident.
Chasing them with fucking dogs and shit, man.
So I'm not used to having black company.
The scriptures say what? Never trust thine enemy, man. Like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man.
That's perfect.
Hey, metal's gonna rust, man.
the
That's part of
perfect
his
segue.
life cycle, man. So just like metal's gonna rust, man, Esau's gonna be a wicked motherfucker, bro.
Hey, and even then, because
It doesn't matter if he wants to be the nicest Edomite, bro.
I was just gonna say, because we ain't sitting here. It is some nice Edomites out there in the world. You know, it's some kind-hearted, help you, give you a pie, never do you wrong. But as the Most High deals with punishments, not all of Jake was going off. Not all of Jake was evil as hell. Not all of Jake was down with these heathen customs.
And not every pale face is an Edomite.
Right, and
So-
not every pale face is an Edomite. So yeah, but when it's time for you to catch that ass whooping, you gonna catch it. You gonna catch it because Israel caught that ass whooping as a people, as a whole. So you gonna catch it too. All you nice Edomites, unfortunately, you gonna get rolled up too. You gonna get rolled up too. Even if you were, and then maybe you get maybe you have a nicer position on the other side. Yeah, he did almost catch it.
And it will be righteous judgment of the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Everything that's coming down to this place, coming down the pipeline is righteous judgment, man. I wanted to touch on that PACT Act, man. I still got to do a lot of reading on the topic, man. But one of the things that came up was that essentially this government is handing this place over to the World Health Organization. Who else? The WHO. It's a few other entities.
UN.
The UN. It's a
NATO.
few other, but essentially, man.
You got the UN, NATO. You got the
World War
CFR.
World-
You got the World Health Organization.
That was Wednesday, wasn't it? Wednesday
Yeah, I think it's
or
22nd
Thursday?
or something like that. But essentially, man, your Bill of Rights is being done away with, man. So you average Edomites walking around toting like you got rights, so you this, you that, man. You niggas don't have any idea what's coming down the pipeline. You niggas is finished, man. This place is finished.
Yeah.
One of the things that a big topic, man, that we got to pass on because we have been tasked to do so is that it says roughly, I think it was an article, it said like 50% of U.S. or the world is going to be chipped by 2025, man. Don't quote me on that. I got to get back to that, but something
Fuck.
But did you see it? I want to say it was the WHO as well. Maybe it was either them, but one of them organizations came out and admitted too. That, and I ain't gonna say it, but that they said that C in the number, that we all know about, shut the world down for a good minute. They said that was just a test to see
how many motherfuckers go to the lineup.
They said that was a test to see what world compliance would look like, and if they could actually do it.
And what did Klaus Schwab say? He said something about, 6 billion people are supposed to die in 2025. Don't quote me on that. So we just gave you the news,
They is talking about another potential scam.
You know what I'm saying?
So we'll
this
see.
is what's coming.
We'll see.
The Most High, man.
And they need an excuse for this failing economy.
On you in that day to deny that shit, man. I remember being in the army, man, and we was lined up like 100 deep, and they just walked by with like a tray of needles, bro, just stabbing all of us, bro. So you gotta have a spirit on you to not be one of these zombie drone motherfuckers come that day, man. Especially when you're hungry. Especially if your kid's hungry, you gonna really need the spirit of the Most High with you, man. Through your Howard Shine for us, man.
Bro, that's like, what is it with little kids coming over here asking for crazy shit?
What did he ask for?
He asked if we had any beer. He's like, y'all got any beer? So y'all got any booze? I was like, bro, you're a 12.
Babylon is finished, right?
Bro, you're a 12.
That need to get drunk, bro. Like that's how you
I don't Sunday night, nigga, go home.
Yo, this nigga pulled up on a Huffy
You got school.
and asked
You
for
got
beer.
school on tomorrow, boy. Bro.
I know you got a test tomorrow, little nigga. It's Monday tomorrow, boy. I know you got an algebra exam.
Get your little ass off the block, man. That's how Babylon's fucked up. And where his parents at? That goes to
And
show
that's the
you,
thing.
too.
Kids have always been drinking, right? But these kids drinking to drown sorrows and shit. Where's his parents at, man?
He really looked like he was sad too. I ain't gonna lie.
did.
Like, you know,
You look
little,
like a young
little
Mike
young dude, yeah, like little young bro with the soul of an old man. But you know what?
It's just all different.
I was talking to Yada about this. So, like how I said, this generation don't have no hope. Bro, a lot of these kids go home and their mom is busting tricks when they walk in the door type shit, you know, getting beat up on, like, man, they going back to some real shitty booty situations just because of the way this shit is out here. And I know it's not just Colorado that's the case, man. A lot of these kids have kids.
Everywhere.
And they ain't got the money to feed these kids, and these kids is down bad out here in Babylon. You know, they ain't all essentially bad kids. You know, they gonna catch the business for lack of knowledge, though.
So that's what's happening, man. You know, essentially bad times
He
are
could've-
coming, man.
He could have
Man.
came up here and asked for anything.
Bad times are
Talking about y'all got some news.
coming.
How about this good news? How about this good news?
Right, we got the good news, man. Is that not enough?
Not enough.
But yeah, man. Even though this devil is, you know, he's setting up this world and trying to, you know, get everything perfect so that he can, you know, he can fill his belly, man. The Lord ain't going to allow it. You know. Matter of fact,
When he goes to fill his belly.
yeah, come, man. And I'm gonna get Job 5:12 right quick, man.
Salakia. That's the beautiful part when you think about the Most High being a Jake, man. As soon as Esau think he gonna have that satisfying meal, the Most High gonna beat that nigga's ass right
Cooking
there.
it, bro.
Just imagine you work all day, bro,
Yeah.
to get that meal on the table.
Yeah.
You about to take a bite, and then a nigga just come through and boom. That's vicious.
I think it's the
That's-
equivalent of
yeah.
what is it? A Philly. Imagine you got a Philly cheesesteak, man, right on the table. As soon as you about to bite it, somebody sneeze on it.
Damn.
Just an a random old might come over. That's what's gonna happen to this devil, man.
Bro.
On the cheese all day,
on the
bro.
cheesesteak,
Got off
bro.
work, been in traffic.
Look,
That's exactly what's gonna happen to Esau, though.
You got
Not
the
on the-
ice cold Bev right next to
Not
it,
on
bro.
the chopped cheese, bro.
Because Esau been doing everything for this meal. So this is
Yeah.
that filet mignon Wagyu beef that's about to get
that Kobe beef.
that Kobe.
Chime. But this is Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Ooh.
And I want to get that word, man, enterprise. Devices. Let me get that right quick.
Like again, bro, I was watching that show American Greed. That's why you look at that. Did you see the one where the dude couldn't stop stealing silver? Like he would break into people's houses and steal the silver, but man, it was funny though because he was like this big, and they asked him, like why do you never steal nothing else? Like he would only steal from like high profile houses, and then he would strictly steal this silver. And he basically was like, because I don't want like no problems with nobody. Like I'm a little, but he would cut like small spaces out of the door and then slip in the window because he was a little ass dude, and then slip back out the same way. Like, and if he couldn't fit things back through his little hole, like he wouldn't even take it. He would put it all in a nice little pile that so you know you got robbed pretty much. It was a little Edomite, bro, but he couldn't stop. Like he was robbing people till that nigga died. They put him in prison forever. But he kept getting. He would go to prison for like 4 years, get out, go right back to robbing people. They was like, that old nigga would have been out here with a cane robbing people.
And when you think about it, that's the Edomite spirit.
Yeah,
He just knows how to take.
yeah, just stealing
He
shit.
sees some land, he take it.
They
He sees some people, he take them.
that's what they said. They
He
said
sees
that
some booty, he take it. Man, let's be real,
he just
bro.
taking
He
shit.
saw those like some resources.
That's
he
what I'm
gonna
saying,
take it.
bro. They said that this nigga,
A nigga with a job, he's gonna take it.
they said that this Edomite had stole that over his career of stealing silver, that he had stole over like $150 million worth of silver, and they don't even know where the money at because he lived like he was broke, like he didn't even care about the money.
He was a klepto.
Yeah.
He was just stealing.
Yeah,
He
just
was in it for
stealing.
the
Just
lifestyle, like
yeah.
some drug dealers are in it for the lifestyle.
he
bro.
said he would put. They said he was putting away like 10 to 15% of his takes, and they don't know where it's at. And so I was like, man, this little devil, bro, he probably got that shit just stored up somewhere in a hobbit hole, won't nobody find it. Man, so 150 M's and just was doing it for shits and giggles. Like, I don't even care about the money.
So that word devices in the Hebrew is maha sabah, right? And it means thought, plan, purpose, invention. So it says here he disappointed the thought or plan or inventions
So the
of the
nukes coming towards the
crafty.
elect, it's not gonna work.
Kind of
Them
the crafty,
arrows,
right?
that MOTB, the elect, hey, it's not gonna work.
Well, they're gonna work. They're just not gonna
Not gonna
work
work on the
elect.
elect. That's the point.
Kind. And that word enterprise,
That's that disappointment.
let's get that right quick. That word enterprise is wisdom, sound knowledge, success, abiding success. So he disappointed the ideas, plans, or inventions of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their success, man,
So their
or
hands don't
wisdom,
get
or
the
sound
success.
knowledge, man. So, and let me get 13 right quick. It says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong, man. And I wanted to get that word for headlong right quick.
And that's so heavy that part about taking the wise and the craftiness, like is there wisdom no more in teaming?
Like,
The Teemanite built the nuke, and Germany is not even one of the top nuclear powers anymore. So that nuke you built, nigga, is
Well, after World War II, they pretty much
y'all got motherfucking divvied up like some bitches,
they
man.
pretty much got divvied up, and one set of them got sent to the west, and the other set got sent to the
So
east.
we're gonna see which set of Teamanites got better missiles, and we already know it's the ones in the east, my nigga. Them Russian ones.
Yeah, our,
Fuck Von Braun.
well, they've already proven on more than, I mean, come on, man. The U.S. military has already come out and pretty much acknowledged that their missile technology is like 20 years outdated compared to what China, Russia, North Korea is creating and using currently. And they kind of know it. Like, they're aware. They can't let that be public. You know, they ain't trying to let it be public knowledge, but anybody who's willing to go look that information up, you can find out for yourself that their arsenal is not superior.
Well, I mean, it's nukes. Nobody's really superior.
Yeah,
It's just
there
going
is
to come down
There is no
to strategic
superiority.
advantage. And that's why the Most High is going to disappoint the devices of the crafty.
There you go.
Because they think that they can't be hit. That's the reason they're going to be hit, man.
They really do.
The nukes are nukes, man. They launch, they fly, they kill, bro. You know
Like,
what I mean?
It's like we constantly talk about, man. Like,
It's gonna
America
be
is just that bully on the schoolyard that ain't nobody socked up yet. That first time somebody blacked his eye, I know, he really is. The first time that somebody blacked his eye, though, it's gonna be he going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, he like you go home.
He waiting on a drug drive.
I'd hate to be a federal agent, have a shitty fucking duty like this instead of going to get some fucking cartels or something. Right? Some
Go
child
watch
fucking raisers.
some niggas.
Go get some fucking child raisers.
Go watch. It says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. And that word head is carried headlong means to hasten, right? So this devil is hastening his plans. Why? Because he knoweth that he have a short time, man. And I'm gonna grab that scripture.
I sent the kid over there ask for food, so they sent him down. I can't get him to commit no crimes. Let me get your little ass out of here.
Way out of place, bro.
Yeah.
Sitting there randomly, we know you
Man.
parked the car somewhere.
Stick out like a
Where's your
sore
car
thumb.
at, bro? Why you sitting here? Where's your house?
Yeah. Because to be
Got
real,
that good GS government pay, bro?
it's 7:15, man. Yeah, there ain't no more buses. I mean, I
No.
know there's people sitting around, but ain't nobody coming to get y'all. Not on a Sunday night.
This is Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth but that he have but a short time. So that's why that devil is trying to hasten, his devices, man. All his plans, man. He know he got a short time. You know that Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy his ass, man.
I was on the phone with Yada on the way here, and we was discussing that same thing. Same thing we've been talking about, how, they got to make a play because they running out of time to get this in place before everything falls apart. So yeah, they is in a rush, man. They running out of time, which we seeing it like the prophecies is happening. Like you just seen Israel turn up the heat on this conference.
Well, if you look at it seems like they don't want to make a decision. They just want to run it up and keep going.
Well,
That's why the heart of the king is in the hand of the Most High, and it looks like they're being forced into decisions at this point.
the elite,
Because they know they've been
Yeah.
watching the elders
Mhm.
for almost 40 years. They know as soon as you come with that fucking MOTP, World War III's cracking, nigga.
As soon as you
And I'm taking the hedge off America.
Mhm.
That's why Babylon is over here fucking, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, they having nightmares about it for sure. I'm sure they're losing. You know how you would see those memes probably 6-7 years ago?
Yeah.
How they're like, oh, you got the dude going crazy on the internet because he's arguing with the Hebrew Israelites. Honey, come to bed. He's like, I can't. I'm arguing with this nigga Jawan. Like he's really losing sleep these days over this because those prophecies, those same ones that they were like, you crazy, it was being spoken of 6, 7, 10 years ago since the elders came online in 2007. You starting to see all that happen. So I know some of y'all is not sleeping well at night, man. Sitting there thinking like I'm gonna have to ice my whole family and then ice myself. Can't let the niggas have them. It's just
It's a righteous. It's a
it
righteous.
is. It really is. There's guys that are losing sleep.
Scripture. It's a righteous thing to see the downfall of your
Mhm.
enemy, though,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We praising the Lord that you devils are reaping what you sow, man. You getting a portion. This ain't even the hell yet
Right.
that you about to experience, but you're getting a portion of what we went through, man. Those sleepless nights, man, when you were walking into the slave quarters, take Eve and go, look, she be back, my nigga. And then you go crack it, and then she come back and lay next to you with semen all over her body and her hair and mouth, man.
Crying.
After she got banged out by fucking 30 Edomites, man. You devils don't know what's coming for you, man.
Right.
All hell is about to break loose, and guess what? Becca is choosing us right now.
But they tell you, bro. The honest Edomites will tell you that that's their greatest fear. That's the greatest fear of Esau.
Retribution.
Edom, is retribution. Is having to pay the bill for all the shit that they did. Because historic, like in them, when I watch all them damn Ponzi schemes in that show, that be the concept. They be upset. They be super upset because they know how they got in control of not just America, but Australia, Great Britain, Germany, all them countries over there in Eastern Asia that have Edomite leaders, South America. They raped, pillaged, robbed the whole world, man.
And sorry to tell
Middle
you,
East too,
Right?
honestly.
Yeah.
and sorry to tell you, man, you
Well,
devils
the
ain't all
Western
you
Asia.
cracked up to be, man. All that history that you stole about being the mighty man and being this and being that, you were never that, man. The Lord handed you this, man. By the grace of what? The blessing that what? Isaac gave unto you, man. You received the fatness of the earth and things like that. So the Lord is just, fulfilling what he said. But you devils ain't earned none of this, man. All right? Therefore, when it's taken away from you, man, don't be distraught, man. Because it never belonged to you in the first place.
And then it's like, Malcolm tells the story often, but you'll hear them same dudes on that show, man. Be like, well, fuck. Excuse me. Salakia, they'll be like, well, I stole it fair and square. Well, we stole it fair and square. Like, yeah, sure. You could go about it that way, but if you're gonna go the manifest destiny route, there's a part 2. Unfortunately, scripturally, there's a part 2 to manifest destiny. The fine print says you get your ass whooped in the end. All right, that Gab was gonna overtake you. All those things are in the script, man. You gonna foot that bill, regardless of how much you want to duck it, run from it, avoid it, try to make this decision so it plays out this way. It don't matter what you do. The Most High wrote,
Word, but not in that point, man.
right.
So just like he got to live off the fatness of the earth, like the elder said, hey, scriptures say that Judah's going to have his foot on the necks of his enemies, man.
Mhm.
So that's yet to happen, motherfucker. So, hey, he who laughs last, laughs best, man. The elders used to say that all the time. So hey, enjoy that little slide. We stole it fair and square,
Yeah,
shit,
we
man.
stole it fair and square. Okay, that's fine. You could go about it that way, but you gonna give it back
Pursue
up.
it back to Obadiah. There's not gonna be no gleaning grapes, nigga.
Yeah.
The whole world's gonna snatch every morsel of fucking everything you got off your back, man. Divvy it up, man.
running your pockets.
We going back to that 90s era hip hop, man. Give me the loot. Give me the loot, man.
I'm a bad boy. So you give me all that shit, even the rims on your car.
Yeah.
Take all of that. Oh, you got some rings on, but you got some gold fillings. Pop them out too. Oh, you got a grill? Spit that out.
Yeah.
You know, this double,
Get him.
he can't, and you know, he can't stand that he's been figured out, man. He hates it. He don't even want to claim to be white anymore because of everything that people are starting to find out about this stuff. You know, back in the day, you know, Jake used to be like, hey, yeah, I'm half white. Dark chocolate, man. I'm half white, man. But nobody wants to be that.
Half white.
Right? Because what? Everything that this devil has done has been searched out, man, by his what? By his own device, which is what? The internet, man. Right? What was they saying? Who said it? They wish they never made
Rothschild.
it. Yeah, he said,
Rothschild
we wish
said
we never made it. Why?
He said we should have never made the internet. Should have never let the public have use of the internet. Basically, what he said, roughly paraphrasing. The worst mistake they ever made was giving public access to the internet. But there you go.
Because everything is what? Being searched out, man. Everything that you devils have done, all the wicked shit that you have done on the face of the earth, man, on the face of the earth is being found out.
Yep.
Right?
And that
Everybody hates you now, right?
that glory is being that shameful glory, man.
God.
Spewing on your glory.
So much so that what? Man, when you leave this country, you can't even tell people that you from America. They gonna look. They gonna be like, they gonna be wary of you, man.
Especially if you pale, man. You saw them dudes in Turkey
Run
the soldier up out of the. He tried to walk through there, thinking shit was gonna be sweet. They basically jumped his ass.
Esau don't even like
Go home,
himself,
Yankee.
man. That's why these niggas got to get rid of the diversity and inclusion. They got to stop hiring minorities because these white people don't even want to hire their own self. Because they so you could take a whole bunch of vacation, leave early, and fucking blame it all on the fucking minorities. Minorities come and they work.
It's like Juan being here every day.
That Indian boy's made me $6 million this quarter. What are you gonna do? Some cocaine?
Jorge's never.
They gotta
late.
stop hiring ethnicities just to get you all back in the workforce, man. And we're not even saying over Jake, man, over Elam and over Moab. Come on, man.
A lot of Edomites. I don't know if it's the same all over America, but I know a lot of these Edomites in Colorado went home during the C-19 and never went back to work. A lot of them stayed their ass at home and they work at home now. I know a whole lot of them. I ain't gonna lie. Their job just switched over to it's a remote job now. Yeah.
And those are gone. All these companies are doing
the AI programming.
Back to office mandates.
Oh.
And so that people self-attrition themselves so they don't got to fire you, bro. And pay you out. Like, oh, you bought that house up in Castle Rock, but you're 50 miles away, so you have to come in, so we can't keep you on. Yeah, that's how they got you, bro.
Yep.
Trim the fat, bro.
Yep.
The MBAs, Masters of Business Administration, that's what they do. They figure out ways to fire people and keep the fucking workforce going strong at the same time.
That's what they do.
Generate profits, man.
Yep.
That's only one
Put you in a situation.
And that's the easiest thing ever. Oh, I'm hired to make this company money. How do I make this company money? Fire these guys. Now that's revenue in your pocket.
And that's only one sector of this.
Esau's not even smart at the end, bro. That's what the scriptures say, man. The Most High was going to make the wisdom of this world foolishness, man. That's a smart business model. Anytime you need to generate profit, cut your workforce, because that's going to affect the economy of the town that you cut it in. That's true.
But they're
not smart.
They never think about anything long term though. It's like do this right now to put this money up right now. Even if, like you say, like I'm watching that show, bro. Dude was digging a hole that he knew he couldn't fix and kept digging it. You know, like once you like 100K in the hole, maybe you should stop. You know what I'm saying? But that's not their MO. You rob Peter to pay Paul, and Peter won his money back. You know, gonna have a problem. That's
with anything that this devil does, man. Everything that he does is watered down and half-assed, man.
Yeah.
Right? Like even this, like I was about to say, man. Even in a different sector, let's talk about this devil's army, man. You got people signing up just to get gender assignment changes and things like that, man. You had what was that? I know y'all brothers seen this video. It was like it was an army platoon like that. It was like
I wanted to fight him, bro. I wanted to fight too, bro.
You want to fight, bro?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, yo, man. So that's
I don't even want to repeat what he said, but like, yeah bro.
That's the state of this devil's world, man.
And they,
bro.
and they really think like,
I'm like, bro, you see the videos of Colombians and South America? Yeah, boy, stop with that little soft shit, bro.
you see how they
Even
be trying-
America's over. I mean, Mexico's like, bro, if that's what they like over now, that's what it's like now. Sweet, man.
Sweet, man. We over there.
That's the whole general world now. They not America don't when they used to tell you like, yo, do what we say or we gonna come over there, we gonna sick our army on you, we gonna hit your shit with missiles, we gonna assassinate your leader. That shit used to strike niggas would just start sending shit.
Now our Marines do TikToks.
Right. while the
Hey, let's be real. Our Army and Marines doing TikToks,
while
bro.
you got Russian platoons getting plucked out of
They
prisons
doing
in
TikToks
Siberia
together,
and
yo.
shit. They going and pulling dudes out of prisons in Siberia and making them do military service. They come on,
You
man.
want to kill some Westerners?
Right. You want to kill some Americans?
Man, I'm tired of this brew. I'll do whatever,
Right,
motherfucker.
yeah, like what's up,
It's the
bro?
gulag, nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out the
They're Russian. They
gulag.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that,
Point being, hey, yeah, y'all are doomed, man.
the bike helmet generation,
Dude.
yeah, you TikToking, so man,
That's exactly why these
man, King
the mighty men of Babylon are going to prepare to fight.
right. Couldn't
Because
hit the
it's not
broadside
the
of a
same-
barn type
it's not
shit.
it's not your great grandfathers who, you know,
That
what's the
World
saying,
War
man?
II
Mighty
military,
men create
yeah.
easy times create soft men create hard times, man. And that's what we're coming into. Hard times, man. What was that scripture we pulled out last camp? Evil and only evil has come, man.
Mhm.
Right? There is no good coming to this place, man. All right, this place is finished, man. And we always iterate that because
Water
it's
your
like
howl, man.
Jake doesn't understand that, man. Again, you got Jake goddamn shaking his ass, man. Right? Talking on these red pills, talking about, you know, we need to support us, build our own wealth here, and just forget about the women, and you know, we gotta focus on ourselves and provide for the next generations, man. That's not happening, Jake. What you need to do is turn back to your Lord, man. How about Shemi Awashai? Repent, man. Right? For you people who are part of the elect, because you 2/3 niggas, man, good riddance with you. All right?
Yeah,
You know,
hey,
I'm
man.
pretty
And to you building as Jakes, you don't even, like, we know that's a scam now. How you gonna build in a world where we don't even got we don't even have like a fucking standing army, a one jet, a helicopter, anything to protect your wealth, which is why you have military.
your interest, man.
Your national interest, bro.
Right?
So what are we gonna build? It's all gonna be taken. You're gonna build it in what? American dollars or British pounds? You stupid ass niggas.
Right? So
Just for them to fucking shit on your stupid ass because you don't know economics like you think you fucking do.
I got
Fucking, hey, Jake is the master of going on YouTube and thinking they fucking know something. And that's what Esau loves about you niggas, man. That's why scripture says, study to show thyself approved, man. Don't be no fucking master regurgitator like Apostle Rhymelove said, man.
That's what that guy.
Really fucking learn, bro.
That's what happened to that guy when he walked up here. He wanted to, you know,
Regurgitate some shit.
he wanted to regurgitate some shit he thought was important.
He said, "Yeah, I come from the Kemetic king of Moose shit."
No,
That's bullshit, bro. So the fuck is you talking about?
he
man?
said Ramses.
He said I'm a Hebrew,
I'm pretty sure he said he was
but I
the
come
line.
from
He was
the
from the
second
line of
Ramses or something.
Which
Niggas
would've-
always
Nigga,
want to
nigga,
claim.
you're
Niggas
a
is cloud
Hamite.
chasers, bro.
Yeah, he
Esau's
was.
the biggest cloud chaser,
So-
but you
so
niggas
let
is
me-
cloud chasers.
Let me get this straight, bro.
He called
So
himself
you're a
Hamite.
Hebrew Hamite, nigga? I've never heard of such a thing.
That's what
You're
he.
either a Hamite or you're Hebrew,
What the fuck?
depending on who your daddy is.
I mean, you know, he wasn't like all the way wrong, but he wasn't choosing the right. He wasn't choosing the right bloodline.
Now when niggas start saying, "Oh, I'm Hebrew," hey, we're Israelites. Don't even talk to us.
Or you can, I mean, you can say,
You got to specify.
Yeah.
nigga.
Don't talk
You
to
got to
us.
specify.
because you can say you Hebrew, but it's 7 different Hebrew nations. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a little more specific than that. Which I could tell that just in that few ones and twos, but right before we got going, he was lost. He was like, "What? I'm Kemetic. What's Kemetic? Go look that shit up, bro."
He looked at you like, "What's a Hamite?" You said it. I was like,
Well, he said, "I hope he goes and looks it up."
I would have been like, if you told me, I would have been offended. Nigga, what are you calling? I hope he gets that old school
But he
video.
didn't have the wisdom, man. Wisdom is too high for
Ham is the
food, man.
progenitor of the dark race, is not the Negro.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
Wisdom-
that's
Prism is too high.
That's
for
like
food,
101,
man.
bro.
101.
Like any brother in this truth, man, that got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. If you call them a Hamite, they gonna look at you like,
Nigga, I'm not handling. Don't be disrespecting me like that in the street.
That's fighting words.
no,
though.
for real, bro.
You call
Square
me a
up.
Hamite, brother?
Hey, square up. For real, but I got one to go out.
No, you good? Yeah, go ahead. I was just typing it up.
It's Ezekiel 7:5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord God, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. And end is come, the end is come, and watch it for thee, behold, it is come." And so it was iterated several times that the end is coming, man, and the end is here.
And you have
Man,
Shai reiterated that scripture in Ezekiel in the end when he said, I come not to send peace on the earth, but a sword.
Con,
Yeah, he's not coming like the brothers always say, with hugs, man.
Hugs
right.
and
He's coming to
kisses.
fucking
Handing out,
behead
handing out
motherfuckers, man.
Niggas
lollipops.
thinking they're going to
Heads
escape the
are gonna
troubles.
roll literally.
They think they're going to escape the
Heads are gonna
troubles.
roll,
Look,
man.
look, bombs start dropping, and then, people getting raptured up out their clothes, butt naked in the sky. No,
Singing,
Christians. That's
singing.
not happening, nigga.
singing Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, no.
The Catholic priest who was touching boys is going on. Nah,
Nah,
sorry.
Ain't none
Sorry.
of that. Ain't none of that. None of that Western.
As many priests who have touched boys, y'all should be scared to go up in there. I'll be like, I'm gonna get lightning if I come to this motherfucker, bro.
Hey,
That's real.
you're not lying. Hey, but they just move them somewhere else. That's how that works. Same
Go to
thing.
another parish, have a
Yeah.
fresh crop of kids.
Same thing they do with
Give 'em a fresh
CEOs. Yeah, they do the same thing with CEOs or prominent figures that.
That's how you know they have power.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't no priest and the diocese didn't have charge over him,
Right.
he'd be in fucking jail.
You
getting
see how
beat the fuck up,
They go-
stabbed up.
they're going crazy over the 5,000 bottles of baby oil, but what about, which is crazy, but why nobody care? Why nobody care about the Epstein list no more or things of that nature? Like we just gonna jump all over the dippers?
Usually when it's a black Israelite, man,
Oh,
they blow it up 1,000%.
because it's got to
Bill
be.
Cosby,
They got to put.
See what Offset going
R.
on.
Kelly,
Yeah, they got to put these dark
Gotta keep
faces.
the heart-
Cardi,
minds
fucking
occupied.
niggas
Right, right.
with a baby in her womb.
It has to be. It has to be. Look at this.
Show the
nigga.
whole woman and baby.
Right. While you got all this madness going on over here, they want you to look at this. That's it is.
Throw it away, man.
Oh shit. But all right, man, check us out, bro.
And with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Shalom to the apostles, bishops, and elders, like-minded men, peace, and DTA, a ball. Until next time, shalom. Shalom. Let's bring it back for the one time.
I mean, I feel brothers are being cautious, but I'm